Hey, this is Cooking with Flo. Hello Vogue, I'm Florence Pugh, and today I'm going to make a quick garlicky crostini. You will need tomatoes, preferably on the vine, some garlic, lots of garlic, a chili, anchovies if you like them, and some coriander or cilantro, and my favorite, feta. Plenty of olive oil, a little dash of vinegar, and of course your salt and pepper and bread, because that's the best bit. Firstly, you want to get your bread going before anything else because it's going to take a fair bit of slow time in the oven. And you're going to do on the diagonal some nice thin slices. This is probably the one recipe, well, there's plenty of recipes, where you can use stale bread. Cooking has been a huge part of my life. My dad's a cook, my mum is a cook, my gran is a cook. Well, they're not all professional cooks, just my dad is. Grab a pan. And you're going to drizzle both sides, and it can be messy. Smudge it around in the pan. I always like making a few mistakes because to me that's where the best food and cooking comes from. So for example, today I don't really know what temperature to put the oven on. Pop it in your oven for whatever temperature and wait until it cooks. Now, I usually, when I'm cooking, like to make a little drink. So I'm going to prepare my favorite, which is a martini with a twist. Okay, so ideally, if you've thought about it, you would have put your martini glasses in the freezer to get that nice bit of cold, frosty bit. And you're going to wait until the very last minute to get them out. Whoops. Fill up your shaker with ice, and then fill up your shaker with vodka. Glug, 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 glug. Shake. It's a perfect size. Look at that. See, when you put it in the freezer, you get that nice frosted kind of tip all the way around, and it just kind of keeps it colder for longer, which is essentially what you want. You're gonna get your lemon. You're going to finely just slice a piece all the way down. Then you're gonna wipe the inside. Give it a swill. And pour that wonderful nectar into your glass. And now we can continue cooking. Oops, I spilt some. So now I'm going to start with the tomatoey, garlicky, olive oily, salty, chili thingy. That's the name. We're going to grab your tomatoes, grab your garlic. Okay, so chop your tomatoes in half, half again, and half again. And you kind of, they don't need to be neat or pretty at all. They're all going to go in a bowl. You're all going to smush them together. And they're just going to go on the top of bread anyway, so it's not going to be like anything fancy. Literally, even if you don't know how to chop, just mush them in some way and get them all done. And it's basically going to create a nice, like, pulp, which is a horrible word, but it's delicious. I mean, food is a part of it, but body image for women is a major thing. From the moment you start growing thighs and bums and boobs and all of it, everything starts changing and your relationship with food starts changing. I had a weird chapter with the beginning of my career, but that was because I don't think I wasn't complying. And I think that was confusing to people, especially in Hollywood. I think women, especially young women in Hollywood, are obviously putting themselves in all these ways in order to get whatever opportunity that they need to get, because that's just the way that it's been. And when I went and did that project, it was expected that you would be on whatever diet that you needed to be on. And for me, that was just shocking because I'd never done that before. That's not to say that other people can do that. But yeah, I think I definitely put my foot down in that aspect. I love food. As I said, literally, you don't even need to chop. Just do that. Just smush it. Easy. Pop that in the bowl. You don't want to miss out on those juices. Wipe my hands because I'm wearing a really nice dress. And then we're going to get some garlic. God, that's a tough one. And this one is a very garlicky recipe. And so if you have any people that you're wanting to kiss, just bear in mind because it's like your breath will become dangerous. But that's fine. That's the point of garlic. A sharp knife is everything. My dad taught me that when I was younger. You don't even really need to do anything. You just put it down. Whenever I go to someone's house and I'm cooking for them, I will always either bring my knives or I'll get them a knife for their birthday, being like, yeah, you really need it. And actually, it's because I need it when I'm in their kitchen. This is a lot of garlic. I think I over-garlicked. Yeah, this is a lot of garlic. I'm going to put half of that in. Maybe a little bit more. Do a bit of that. Do a bit of this. That was a lot of that. Maybe I'll chop some more chili. That's another thing. Things go wrong and you just have to adapt. Like, I didn't know the vinegar was going to come gushing out and now I'm going to adapt. Ah! Oh. Yeah. Great. It's going to self-bake for a bit. It's just going to be put there and it's going to be friends with the garlic and the chili. Chili. Ta-da! It's all clean and it's time to take things out of the oven. Out of the oven. Plonk it down. Grab a garlic. This is the best bit. And you're just going to scratch it on the top like that. Actually, this is a really handy snack. If you don't have anything in the fridge, just wipe garlic on a toasted piece of bread and you've got yourself a very simple but very tasty garlic bread. So 2 of my favorite loves, performing and cooking, kind of come in hand, time and time again. I play throughout my entire career very intense characters. And for me, I'm not method. I don't stay in it all day. But when I get home, I really need to get back to my usual self. And I will always cook myself dinner, or I'll cook whoever I'm with dinner as well. So the best thing about this is you have all of this amazing juice. Now, this amazing juice is going to go on every single one of these crusts. The crusty bread, not so crusty. So you can chew it without getting bleedy gums, because I hate that. And then I'm going to do half with feta on the top and half with feta and anchovies on the top. I forgot about my coriander. Just this much. You're going to fold it into a little ball, and you're going to just quickly go like this. Grab some feta, sprinkle on each piece, and you are going to put one just on the top like that. Definitely do half and half because not everybody likes anchovies. And there we have it with a bit of sprinkle of coriander. I've been told since we couldn't clear Del Water Gap that we're going to listen to some stock music. And I'm going to do my best moves to this music. Thank you for watching my episode. Here's my delicious dish, and let's do some dancing. I feel like I'm in a Disney Channel. This is great. Hey, this is Cooking with Flo.